Here we go. Welcome back to Tribal Council. Another fun challenge, I would think, because I'm the host and I think they're all fun. Jackson, you won another individual immunity. How does it feel to be safe once again?
No, it feels really good. Especially that challenge. I found that out of all the challenges that felt the most accomplished to win. And so being so close to the kind of jury phase right now, I want to make sure that I get myself there. So right now here, I feel really good that I've got immunity around my neck, and yeah, I'm safe for this vote, which is really good.
Right. Drew, you had a very excited reaction. You were yelling my name right when it got to it. And yeah, I think you had mentioned it. This is kind of more of a fulfilling challenge win just for yourself. Why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, because it was really cool because I felt like it was really more similar to Survivor in the sense of I was doing a puzzle, other people are doing it at the same time as me, and I need to get you to look at me to confirm that I'm done before they're done. And I felt like they could be right behind me. So it was really fun in the sense of the challenge itself. And plus I know some people were using certain things to look up how to do it. I was doing it, just figuring it out how to do it. And so it felt really good. I felt really smart for a second, and it's always nice to feel that way. And then obviously game wise, I feel like having the necklace opens up a little bit more options. I do have a bit more comfortability tonight, although I won't have it in the future. Tonight's maybe a better night for me to try to set some things up for future.
Right. Dalton is one of those people who were pretty close to getting that third immunity. What was going on in your mind while that was happening?
Fuck Drew, fuck Evan, and fuck Jackson.
Well,
that's it.
That's it.
It is
man of many words.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, Stephen and Sean B. Amber both not in here. I wanted to ask them a question. Oh well. Evan, this is your first time winning immunity, so does that change?
Wait, what?
Second time?
Yes, sir. I won the time immunity.
Right.
Wow.
No, so you are now tied for the record of most individual immunities won in my franchise. So, what was your thought process going through this one?
Going into what? Winning immunity or the immunity itself?
Going into the immunity itself.
Going into the immunity, I just came out of being in the minority of a vote. So obviously I want to protect myself and be safe and shit. So when I won immunity, like Drew said, you're competing against these people in real time, and you're seeing how they're doing, and it's sort of like an adrenaline rush, and yeah.
Right. So speaking of last Tribal Council, we had sort of a pretty mixed vote. I mean, there wasn't just two names. I think there was 4 names that came out in total. Does anyone just outright feel like they're on the bottom from that Tribal Council going into this one?
I don't know if there is necessarily a bottom or a top, but I definitely feel left out of the vote. Don't laugh, Sean. That's not funny. It's not funny.
At the bottom.
All right.
It's not funny. Anyways, I don't think there's a totem pole, but I definitely feel confused. Left out of everything. That's the second tribal in a row where something happened and it was just totally unexpected for me. So I don't know. I don't necessarily feel good about the second tribal in a row where I had no idea what happened. But, it is what it is. Don't vote me out. That's all I have to say.
Simona, is there a top and a bottom, or is it like what Ryan said? It's just kind of, it changes every time.
I'd say it's pretty mixed. And I say that honestly. I think everybody's in different positions. I was definitely, hey Julia, a big part of the Julia vote. But at the same time, I received votes last tribal, and so I definitely think it's changing and shifting every week of the game. And who knows really how it's gonna end up looking tonight? It could be the same names, it could be new names. Yeah, we're gonna leave that there.
Sean B, Simone makes a good point. It's a very changing game. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. It seems like there's different things happening. So we had a pretty unanimous vote early on with Daryl. And now you've got Julia going home at a very mixed number, and you have Marcy going home at a very mixed Tribal Council. Does that mean there's some kind of voting block? Is there people that are in the middle choosing between every tribal council? What's going on?
I think it feels like that, but honestly, it's just a mess. Like, like every single tribal, like it's not like it's like certain groups of people even talking to each other like that. Like I'm pretty sure I talked to like the majority of people here before this call, and like or for this tribal council, and like I like got to hear what everyone had to say and like what they thought, and it felt genuine. So you just like really never know how it's gonna fall, just because it's a mess, not a voting block.
Yeah, makes sense. Let's see. I'm running out of questions, honestly. It's hard asking questions for like, what is it, 4 or 5 tribal councils now? I know a lot of you guys know what this is, but it's just like I'm kind of running a blank. Yeah. We haven't talked about idols in a while. Okay, Emily Buff, are you here?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what's going on with idols? Fill me in what people's thought processes are on that.
I feel like at this point, like anyone could have it. Like it's not like a normal Survivor game where unless you're 100% like looking, like you have to be active. People kind of have like an idea just based on who's really active in the game, who's been looking for the idol. So with this one, like, everyone just guesses once a day. So it could literally be anyone. Like you could have gotten in on the first day by luck.
I mean, I've been saying since day when I got the Super Idol, so you know what I'm saying. Ain't nobody technically vote me out yet, but here it is.
EJ, are you here? Are you alive?
No, I'm here.
Okay. So Dalton just says, he waves a little magical thing and says, this is a super idol. What are your thoughts about that? Do you think I would absolutely put a super idol, the most game-breaking twist into this game, or what?
No, I think you seem like you wanted this to be a very, straightforward kind of season. And I feel like you wouldn't go that route from what I know.
You'll never know. But
let me stop playing because before y'all actually vote my ass out, this is not real. This is fake.
I love it. All right. Well, I'm just struggling to find anything. So why don't we go ahead and get to the vote? Y'all gonna have 5 minutes. Let me say.
I do not consent to that. I just don't.
Consent to what?
What?
I don't
consent.
Ask me a question. Ask. Yep. I want a question.
Sean. Wait.
You just have one, Emily.
I thought I asked Emily one.
Yeah, but I don't want to vote. So ask me another question.
Okay, Emily. This is probably one of the few times you haven't been immune or away from tribal council this season so far. So does that concern you at all that you've been safe more than anyone else has in this game?
I hope not, because they were all luck. And if anyone's gonna target me based on literal luck, like
wait a minute. That second immunity was not luck. Let me tell you something. That was all skill. You heard? That was all skill. Don't play me like that. No. Every motherfucking game I go into and I win immunity or HOH, they're always claiming one of my comp wins are luck. That was all passion. You fucking heard me? All passion. And
yeah,
I was using Jackson as a timer.
All passion.
I was also using Jackson as a timer. But go off. You go ahead.
Go.
So Sean M., as one of the people who have been seemingly getting in a couple scrimmages and scuffles with other people, and assumingly Dalton in some challenges, is that concerning to you at all for this tribal council?
I wouldn't say so. Not Dalton particularly. I'm just more concerned that I have heard my name out there, but like my name's been out there like the past couple votes, so I'm not surprised. I don't know. I guess like people just expect me to like just sit here and like have that happen, but that's not how I play. So we'll see what happens.
Emily and Dalton are whispering. Okay, moving on. All right, this one's for everybody. How many times has the vote changed today? Because I heard somebody talk about the vote has been constantly flipped today and it's constantly been flipping. So what do people think the vote has been? How many times has it changed, pretty much? Simone, you say four times. You've heard 4 different names in one day. That's crazy.
I like that.
Probably more than that. I think it goes
More
to
than
someone
that?
and then it goes off someone and then it goes back.
Wow, and that's just the game, and I'm excited to see what the name finally lands on. Let's go ahead and get to that. I'm going to say in the group chat 5 minutes to vote.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
My mic wasn't working.
Okay. I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Sean M. Second vote, Stephen. Third vote, Sean M. Fourth vote, Stephen. That's 2 votes for Stephen, 2 votes Sean M. Sean M. Stephen. That's 3 votes Sean M, 3 votes Stephen. Sean M. Stephen. Sean M. Stephen. That's 5 votes Sean M, 5 votes Stephen, 2 votes left. Next vote. Sean M. The next person voted out of Survivor Pangea is not determined yet because Stephen is the next vote. We will have a revote. Everybody will have 5 minutes to revote. I'm going to make sure that everyone sees that in the group chat. This is how it will work. If somebody who pre-voted ends up not showing up, I'm going to continue tribal council without them because I don't think it's fair to randomize their vote. So they will end up getting a self-vote because that's per my rules. If they don't show up and don't vote, that's a self-vote. So a self-vote in this count is a no vote. They also are ineligible for immunity. So y'all are welcome to whisper at this time.
So their vote doesn't count as like what they did before. You're not just going to count what they did before.
They have to vote again.
Okay.
Timing is very important.
Oh, what happens if they don't vote again?
If they don't vote again, like right now,
Yeah.
they're ineligible for immunity and their vote doesn't count. So I can't.
So if we had like 10 votes, we'd then have 9 votes.
Yes.
Yeah, we would have 9 votes. Mhm.
So I just should not think about taking a nap right now.
Wait, runs to car because I'm outside and my Wi-Fi sucks.
Okay, I have the revotes. There can be idols. Idols cannot be played here, so I'm just going to read the votes. First vote, Sean M. I don't know if it's here. Okay. Second vote, Sean M. Third vote, Sean M. Fourth vote, Sean M. Fifth vote, Stephen. Sixth vote, Stephen. Seventh vote, Sean M. Eighth vote, Sean M. Sean M. The tribe has spoken because that's 6. Sorry, that was really anticlimactic. Yeah, so Sean M. It was 6-4 because I read that out of order, but yeah, 6-4. Sean M., the tribe has spoken. You have a few minutes to say your goodbyes.
Good luck, everyone. Whoever flipped, I hope you get voted out next.
Oh,
Hi, Sean.
Rob.
I missed that. What did he say?
He said whoever
Hi,
flipped
man, I'm
was
sorry.
voted out next.
Guys, I feel
Whoever flipped.
so
bless your
bad
soul.
about that. Like, I didn't flip or anything, but like, I literally told her at the beginning I wasn't going to vote him, and I swear I never felt. How did this happen 2 times in a row? Oh my god,
Guys, for the people that voted to keep me, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. I know this was a tough decision. I know Sean M was really liked.
All right. And with that, you guys seem to have somebody who wasn't feeling secure in a rocks situation, maybe unlucky, maybe they just didn't want their allies to go home. Who knows? That is for you guys to find out. For me, we are about to start a challenge. So, right.
Oh shit!
So I just got voted out in a revote. Honestly, like up until the tribal, I was getting pretty annoyed with everything that was going on. I came into the Discord today. First thing I heard my name was being thrown around. Not a fucking surprise. You know, it's been like this for the last couple weeks, so I wasn't surprised at all. So obviously I'm gonna try to save myself. So obviously I go after the person who threw my name out in the first place, Steven. I ended up getting the votes to tie the vote, and we went to a revote, and then got voted out 6-4. So someone flipped. I don't know who, but whoever they are, I hope you get voted out. I said this on my way out too. This game is fucking whack. It's just a bunch of white men plus Simona running the game. So good luck to you guys.